Looks like he's making a transition onto the westbound 91 off of the 110 freeway. Another near miss there. Look at this.
Or transitioning here. He's in the clover.
There's the night sun.
For the 110
Units
freeway.
following him off of the 110 freeway.
From the 91. So back on the Harbor Freeway. So now they're asking for the California Highway. CHP is the police of the highway.
He's at the end of the
they're
91.
Best equipped to chase a car that is
turning off of Artesia, making a U-turn.
Because as they go on different sections of the freeway,
One,
they'll be able to get
2 units, 3 units, now about to make that U-turn with him as he transitions back onto the 110 freeway. It looks like, or is he maintaining? This will put him underneath the 110, under the 110 freeway. Getting off here, fishtailing slightly, taking that exit ramp or transition ramp a little too fast. Now getting onto the northbound 110, northbound 110 freeway.
What the rifle owner had in terms of gas, so we don't know how long this could last.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a dangerous high-speed pursuit now on the northbound side of the 110 freeway. If you're just joining us, this all started in Orange County in the Buena Park jurisdiction, LA rather, and Anaheim PD chasing the suspect up the 5 freeway into LA County. CHP and the Sheriff's Department chasing him up the 110 freeway before he got off and carjacked another vehicle. Now you see him in this black Audi. He is crisscrossing a number of South LA freeways and is now back on the northbound side of the 110 freeway. And is what is nothing less than just a dangerous pursuit. We've seen several collisions already. That looked like that's still LA County Sheriff's helicopter. I think CHP is on the way out with their ship as well. 2 sheriff's units behind him, 3 actually, 3 units behind him.
On the LA County Sheriff's Century frequency. For those of you who have a scanner at home. Again, this started out of Anaheim in Orange County. Possible home invasion suspect. When we first picked it up, we picked it up actually when it had already ended the first time around when they crashed.
Suspect jumping over into the express lanes, now using the shoulder to evade some of this traffic. Northbound side in the express lanes of the 110 freeway at upwards of 80 to 90 miles per hour, close to 100 now.
105 freeway. And he's going to go westbound 105.
Traffic a little bit lighter as he makes his way further north here, and then it's going to pick up once again once he passes the 105 freeway. So he's got a somewhat manageable stretch here where he could speed up again, but still you can see a little bit of a jam up there, and now he's got all 4 lanes to play with as he comes up on the 105 freeway. And maybe exiting, getting onto the 105.
As well as Buena Park Police as well, to try to get a little more of these people maybe that are in the car, but at this point we haven't heard back because understandably they're very busy with the pursuit. Oh, wow. He just made that turn before that pedestrian walked in front of the car. We are at Vermont and Imperial.
Hey, Darlene, how you doing?
Coming up to a red light.
Westbound 105 to the northbound 110 onto the westbound 105 ramp, now back on the westbound side of the 105. He's retracing his steps here as he has been in the same area already a couple of times. Now back on the westbound side at 90 miles per hour, heading back towards the west.
Coming up to Hooper.
Another exit ramp here.
Okay, he just made a southbound turn.
How's your day going, Gracie?
Getting off the 105. Getting off the 105 back at Vermont. Fixing for a northbound turn around that car. People crossing the street there, and he just whipped around Vermont Avenue. Another red light here. He's probably going to run it. Got a red light here. He's making the right on that red, and I don't see those units behind him anymore. We'll see if they've been able to keep up with him. They are setting up for a spike strip at some point, but he has put a kink in those plans as I think that was before he got off the 110 freeway. So now he's on
eastbound 119th from Hoover. Now I'm going to venture to say he's familiar with
on an outbound turn on Hoover,
Hoover
rather.
During the course of this pursuit, he tends to stay on major streets. and tends to stay on the freeway as well. So the fact that he's in a residential area leads me to believe
Southbound
that perhaps
Hoover
he's
under the
familiar with it
105
and is
freeway.
planning on ditching
There's
the car
those
to
units
go
still on the
and,
105. They're going to attempt to get off with him
replace
here.
that,
I
he's
don't know how
also
close the
familiar
closest
with
unit is,
and try to
but
hunt
they are a
that way.
ways back as he's managed to
That would
put some
really be
distance
ideal
between him and
considering
those
how
law
dangerous
enforcement
this
units
has
once again.
been. There's the sheriff's helicopter
Southbound
overhead.
He
Hoover,
seems to be
just
doing
south
all
of the
right. I
105
guess he's gotten
freeway.
in a couple
You
accidents.
see the
So.
Knights in the frame there. That is still LA County Sheriff continuing this pursuit. And now a turn into a more residential street. That's going to be 119th Street.
Other than the Orange County Sheriff's Department that has its own police helicopter, so it could have been that it was originally in Buena Park, but they asked Anaheim PD for assistance with their aircraft.
Units closing in on him now as he comes out on 119th and Figueroa, turning south now on Figueroa. We should stress again, we do not know if he is the only person in this vehicle. He quickly jumped into this vehicle, and we have no idea whether there's anybody in the backseat of this vehicle, any victims in this car. In any event, this is a carjacking suspect now who has stolen this car in the middle of this pursuit.
This
Continuing the pursuit in
does
this
not
black Audi.
want to get caught.
2 helicopters, low level, right behind it, right on it, right over him right now. That's going to be, I think, not only LA County Sheriff, but that's also LAPD, right? Both sheriff. 2 LA County Sheriff helicopters now right overhead. You can see the night sun as he approaches approaches Main Street here on 120th Street.
Airship hasn't seen him pop out either. He's still under the freeway. Units coming in. Okay, is that him? Let's see. Yep, there he is.
Through a red light, that's San Pedro, continuing eastbound 120th.
He stopped for just a moment under the freeway. But he's now back out.
A wild left there through the red, northbound Avalon Boulevard, now going northbound, just kind of making this up as he goes along. No clear destination here. He's obviously just doing whatever he can to lose these units and potentially find a hiding spot to evade those helicopters. In fact, now he's underneath the freeway. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's under the freeway. He's under the freeway, probably dumping the vehicle. He's under the freeway, has not come out the other side. You see a unit following him underneath, and there he is. There he is. He's back on the other side, northbound side of the 105 freeway. Now on 116th with the sheriff's unit right behind him.
As you can see, these people.
That primary unit now engaging the suspect once again. He's doing circles now underneath the 105 freeway.
Super reckless.
We've got 3 units, a primary unit and a secondary unit right underneath the freeway with him, making another turn here. That's going to be 118th Street. These are very narrow residential streets where he is zigzagging all of this happening.
We'll see.
Here in South LA.
Obviously, they know that they're in a stolen car now, so they can't run the plates on that one. But and then the car that they were originally driving was potentially stolen, so they definitely want to catch them instead of.
This car does look different.
Close call here. Look at this cross traffic coming up on Central Avenue, continuing a northbound turn onto Central.
Now in Willowbrook.
Again heading back towards the freeway and taking the freeway. Jumping on the eastbound side, this time going eastbound on the 105 freeway with a full pursuit contingent right behind him. That's all LA County Sheriff's units. 3 units making their way onto the freeway with him, and an additional CHP unit who just happened to be there as well, it looks like. And he is he's not a part of this pursuit, but he is there maybe to perform a traffic break if they have an opportunity to. We're not seeing anything like that just yet because these speeds are so fast and this pursuit is so erratic. If he stays on the freeway, I would expect at the very least California Highway Patrol will try and isolate this vehicle by starting to create traffic breaks, but right now it is all up to LA County Sheriff's units to keep up with this pursuit.
Damn, they almost lost it right there.
Jumping in the HOV lane at 95 miles per hour. Eastbound 105.
Out he goes. So off the freeway, 105 at Long Beach. Here.
They said
Mercedes out of the garage right now, and
it was in the.
So I think what happened was that he switched cars.
Yeah, yeah. We're just double checking that. I heard that same thing. Oh no. He's in a Mercedes now.
Wood in the fire, so.
But that's still going to do them no good if it's stolen.
That's a different car.
Damn, they're hauling ass.
Did he carjack somebody else under the freeway?
What did I miss?
What happened there under that freeway?
Right.
All we know is that the car.
This is a different car.
A Mercedes.
This is a different car.
State Street and Louise.
He must have done that under the freeway. That's the only time.
There you go. Airship overhead, units behind him.
Sorry to hear about that, Boop. Hope you get better real quick. I already know about that back issue stuff, man.
Coming up to Little Alameda.
All right, we're trying to figure out what has happened here. We've seen two separate cars in this pursuit now, and this is maybe the third car since this pursuit started. As we try and
There's no way
sort
that
that
these people just carjacked somebody while I was walking to put wood in the fire. What are they talking about?
Starting to create traffic breaks, but right now it is all up to LA County Sheriff's units to keep up with this pursuit.
Right there.
Jumping in the HOV lane at 95 miles per hour. Eastbound 105.
Out he goes. So off the freeway, 105 at Long Beach.
Four-door. Oh, okay. It's it looks like a Porsche. I think that's a two-door Porsche, or is it a four-door? Either a Porsche or BMW.
That's
okay, that's
same car, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same car. Unit.
They said Mercedes.
Yeah, they're tripping.
I'm actually hearing on the scanner that they have.
They said Mercedes, but he was in the.
So I think what happened was that he switched cars.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. We're just double checking that. I heard that same thing. Oh no. He's in a Mercedes now.
This is a pursuit, and that started off in Orange County.
That's a different car.
That's not a different car.
Did he carjack somebody else under the freeway?
Happened there under that freeway.
Right.
All we know is that the car.
This is a different car.
A Mercedes.
This is a different car.
State Street and Louise.
He must have done that under the freeway. That's the only time.
There you go. Airship overhead, units behind him.
Man, that guy could have had spike strips and would have had him right there.
All right, we're trying to figure out what has happened here. We've seen two separate cars in this pursuit now, and this is maybe the third car since this pursuit started. As we try and sort that out, he's continuing to do circles in the Willowbrook area now, coming up on Compton. He is coming up on Louise Street here as he makes his way through Compton. LA County Sheriff behind a new vehicle. This appears to be a Mercedes-Benz, a black, dark silver or gunmetal Mercedes-Benz, a four-door. We don't know, again, whether there's anybody else inside this vehicle. Something very odd has happened in this pursuit, ladies and gentlemen.
It's really unfortunate that he decided to get somebody else involved in this now, too. But what we're hearing now is that the original pursuit suspect is the passenger.
Can we re-rack that?
The driver
Christina, are you able to? Christina, are you guys able to re-rack that somehow back there? We want to make sure that we're positive that was an Audi.
Our house terms, can we get a re-rack?
Northbound Alameda, he's got plenty of units now coming towards him, now making the U-turn, going back under the freeway, under the 105.
Now, Bloopers, I'd have to challenge you on that because, sorry, my neighbor's getting home, because, there's your music right there.
Okay, Randall right there, Alameda and Tweety. Oh wow, this is a pursuit that we've seen 3 cars in it.
Damn, I forgot my train of thought. Or I lost my train of thought. What was I about to say?
Now, we're following a Mercedes, but before this, we were following an Audi. So it's been the third vehicle here in this pursuit. Coming up to a red light here. Gingerly making.
Might be somebody in the passenger seat. Scanner.
Underground parking lots.
So now I'm continuing to hear that it is the woman behind the wheel, from what we're hearing. But she was not the one that was driving the Audi. They believe that the passenger was the one
Continuing northbound Alameda into oncoming lanes of traffic now, coming up on a red light.
And now the pursuit continues. If anything, I appreciate that she's driving slower than he was, because the conditions were so dangerous before. And she just made that turn. And this may be it, folks. There we go. Oh my gosh, 4 people running. Considering that one of the passengers is believed to be the suspect, I don't even know who to follow at this point. So we're just gonna stick with these 3 because they're making the mistake of sticking together. We got these 2 running. We got this other man in the white tee.
I just heard female driver. Am I the only one that heard that? Female driver? Is that even possible?
This guy's still running. There's another guy who's still running as well. This guy decided that, hey, I'm better off just pretending like I have nothing to do with this. I'm going to stay on my phone. But he's right under the night sun here, so they clearly know he's involved.
Vehicle coming to a stop. 4 suspects. We're going to follow the driver. 4 suspects running from that vehicle. Again, a wild chase here. Now coming to a foot pursuit. That's going to be Juniper Street, just off of Alameda. LA County Sheriff's units with 2 of those suspects up against the wall. A foot pursuit now with the driver and another passenger. 4 people total in that vehicle. 4 people total, and now one of the drivers. That's going to be the driver at gunpoint. That is the driver at gunpoint. We're going to come around here. LA County Sheriff with the driver at gunpoint at Firestone Boulevard and Manchester Avenue. That Mercedes-Benz.
They believe that one of the men tossed them
the other way. Yeah, there's one more guy.
These people that were originally in the pursuit may have been involved.
Yeah, in there, right in there, right in there.
All
right, the 4th suspect, at least the 4th that we're aware of, has now been cornered here. He is now being taken into custody. He is one of 4.
I know LaDon's not in here or whatever, so I'm not gonna super focus on what Betty recently said, because LaDon said that she wanted to join the live, and she will whenever she wants or whatever, to talk about her side of that story. I think it's pretty interesting how everybody is sending the cops to everybody's house and trying to get people swatted and stuff. I mean, Jesus Christ. These people really need something better to do with their time. You know, there's so many videos and so many things you can do on YouTube. And, I mean, if you want to stay on YouTube, like, you know, there's so much other shit. You don't have to fucking... I mean, and I understand, you know, why Betty hates me or whatever. You know, I got a video of her, you know, or a live stream where she admitted to a lot of disgusting stuff. Yeah, the police went to her house. The judge signed a warrant for her electronics. Well, it's not because people were just calling her all kinds of names. Because if that was the case, well, there would be a lot of break-ins to people's properties by the police if that was the case. But no, there was actual, you know, her own verbatim, her admittance to a lot of bad stuff that potentially could have still been in her phone, even though she did admit that she had it taken off. My sound was turned down. Oh shit! All right. Well, Darlene couldn't hear me either. So I think when I turn down the volume during the video, it turns down my audio as well. beefs and disagreements and all that stuff, great. But there's a point, you know, there's a point where people need to, you know, draw the line or have a little bit of self-respect for themselves, or, you know, I don't know. But that's asking for a lot. That's almost like asking for, you know, people or the government, the IRS, to stop taxing us. You know what I mean? It's not going to go away. So, and I always have to say, you know, I stand corrected. I know I catch myself still. I still say, oh, guys, you know, when I'm trolling somebody, or I'm talking about something, I'll say it's just YouTube. You know, because to me, it's not like I won't let YouTube, you know, affect me in that way. You know, I won't let it take me that far. But some people will willingly, and some people unwillingly, will let it go that far to where it's being taken off of YouTube, where you got people that are interested in listening, or, you know, their main mission is to find out personal details about somebody or people in order to later expose them, or, you know, make them look a certain way. You know, you're not going to stop these people. YouTube isn't trying to stop them. Give me a second. Let me go put some more wood on the fire.
Oh, I got the. What's up?
JFK, thank right here. This is the video that he has put out that has haunted me. That it was my own video that has haunted me for the past fucking 4 gosh damn fucking long ass years. Almost 5.
I'm going to welcome my first guest. I guess we got like the best 2 ways to go with this shit show. BW.
How's everybody? Merry Christmas Eve to everybody.
Bah humbug fuckers.
Merry Christmas Eve to everybody.
Yeah,
I love
bah
y'all,
humbug
whether you love
fuckers.
me or not. I don't care. I can't
Can you
see
hear me?
chat. JFK, thank you for having me on.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Yeah, you need to turn your microphone or your speakers.
Matter. It's not gonna matter. It's okay. It's fine. I got it.
Okay, because I was on a panel with you earlier, and you were sitting there
I
talking.
don't see
You were
chat
muted.
at all, so that's a good thing probably.
Yeah,
I
awesome.
don't know who's coming on, but you know, God bless you and Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, and they called my job. They tried to call my job, but I'm not sure if you guys ever seen that one video where and maybe Channel Doll will watch this later too, because I think she might want to see this info or use it for later, but because people are doing that right now. That's exactly what people are doing, is trying to get people fired from their jobs. And you know, back when Betty and Nicolina weren't friends, well, Betty called Nicolina's work. You know, and I know she called my work, and you know, this is the thing, is I know what kind of people I'm dealing with here. So I pre-warned my work, okay? I showed the appropriate people at my work what was going on. And it's not like they really needed to, or, you know, like, you know, they heard me out. They were like, wow, what the hell? Like, I don't want to say too much, obviously, but pretty much they were just like, you know, as long as you're working, and, you know, while you're here, you're at work, and, you know, you're not on your phone, which I put my phone down while I'm at work. So, you know, they don't ever worry about that. So when they called, and I just told them, I said, you know, I'm not saying that they're calling today. I'm just saying, be prepared, because they're going to call because they don't like me, and this is why, you know, and so, yes, finally they did. And they pretty much told Betty you know, we don't want to hear it. That's just pretty much what they said was, we don't want to hear it. Sorry, call the cops. You know, I mean, which was exactly the right thing to say. Hey, Karma, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, these people, well, see, like I've always said, when these people run out of ammo, you know, when they run out of whatever they can come at you with, you know, with their, you know, whatever proofs they have, when they run out of that, well, sometimes people will resort to fabricating shit, or making things up, or cloning stock accounts, or, I'm sorry, cloning accounts, you know, and going into other people's live streams, and, you know, making it seem like you're acting a certain way, you know. Half the people in that chat don't know, you know, and that's what Rap did to me, and I thought it was Nicolina. That's why I changed my channel name. So they went into somebody's stream and they were in there just saying some fucking absurd shit that I know, you know, at all. I almost feel like that in person, you know, and I don't do the internet tough guy thing. My trolling, the way I troll and the way I confront people is a lot different than the way most people act or whatever. But again, you know, my job, when they called my job, they have every right to go and look at my page and look at my channel. But guess what? I have nothing to be ashamed of. But guess what? Betty sure does. You know, so like, my job, you know, the people at my work, it didn't take much for them to be like, okay, we don't want to hear any of that. we're good on that. Absolutely, boo. Absolutely. And that scares them. And again, you know, once they run out of any kind of truth that they have on you, or any kind of whatever they have on you, then they resort to lies and, you know, and the disgusting stuff, you know, crossing the lines that we don't want to cross. But, you know, as I've said before, and I have before, I am willing to cross those lines for a time, just to, you know, because of, you know, sometimes they got to get what they got, you know, what they got coming, you know. And so, yeah, I've doxed people just as hard as people have doxed me, you know. But that's not my mission on YouTube, you know, and I don't care to do that. As a matter of fact, like, Betty, I don't know if she was drunk or what, but, you know, we have never got along. You know, it's always been negative between us. It's never been good. So why would she send me a picture of her driver's license or her ID? I understand she was trying to prove her identity to me, but that's like the stupidest thing to do to somebody, or with somebody on the internet that you just met on the internet, whether you like them or not, is send your you know, your info to them. And she did, and I've never showed that to anybody. I've never passed it on to nobody. Never, you know, even when Neil was around and Neo was a thing and all that stuff, I never even thought about doing something like that. But these people would. Nicolina is like a wash them big time right now. Which, actually, maybe, I think Nicolina might be done doing that. Because I noticed today in Nicolina's stream that Betty is unmodded. Oh, I love to see that. So obviously there's, you know, something happened between them. I don't care what happened. I'm not interested in trying to dig into whatever happened. All I know is that she's not modded. So maybe Nicolina, you know, I don't know. Maybe she realized. But these people are so fucking disgusting because they act like they're friends to each other, all the while having like these videos still up. Like the other day, Betty, you know, she was trolling this other channel. It's like a clip channel called C'est La Vie. Okay, C'est La Vie has quite a few videos up on. Still, Betty was bitching about this lady C'est La Vie having a video up on like Rumble or something like that, on some other platform. But if you just look right here on YouTube, there's 9 videos right there. I just made my own playlist out of C'est La Vie's videos. Look at Clueless Betty, and these people are friends now, supposedly. Clueless Betty, washed up, can run, but she can't hide on Twitch. This was 7 months ago when they weren't getting along, but they act like they get along now. Well, so C'est La Vie, why does she still have this video up? Well, it's because it's the views. It's the views, you know. They just, you know, they are addicted to views and attention, and it's pretty comical. Hell, you guys want to watch it? Let's watch it. Oh wait, she's monetizing. You got to be a channel member to see this exclusive content from C'est La Vie. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, let's see let's see if she monetized all this shit. So she's trying to make money off of Betty. Betty's gonna be pissed. Let's see. I would be pissed. I would be pissed.
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
No, he cash apped it, or he or she cash apped it, which means that the purchase was never made. That's what it means. It means the purchase was never made. She just showed a video of her at Walmart, but the purchase was never made.
Oh shit. I mean, we would call that from the first day. That was what, last week? Yeah, America, you got it right.
This is the whole reasoning. Rap, sit and fucking spin on it, you nasty fuck. I'm gonna get off, you scum fucking screaming me. No wonder I told you I had spirit here a while ago. Guys, I love you.com, email me.
Yo, that shit was so funny. That was so worth the wait. Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
Oh, this shit's so funny. I'm gonna be quiet so I can clip this shit. Hold on.
This is the whole reasoning. Rap, sit and fucking spin on it, you nasty fuck. I'm gonna get off here. I don't need scum fucking streaming me. No wonder I told you I had spirit here a while ago.
That's some manly ass fingers, though. I'm just saying.
Ah, we got
Guys,
a new clip, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you what to
And again, as you can hear Rap sitting there laughing, enjoying the moment where he gets a new clip. For what? For views. I mean, holy shit. All right. My fault. I forgot that I was muted. But like I was saying, I know that this person is trying to monetize. She's trying to make money off of Betty's drama, which is hilarious to me. But don't worry about it, guys. Any one of these videos that are monetized that we can't watch right now, just point me out whichever one you really want to watch. Let me know. I got you. I got them all downloaded. I'm just saying.
You know, I can tell you I've been going through this for 5 years, and It's been one of the hardest things, and I don't have no one to turn to. My fiance doesn't understand it. He tells me all the time, Betty, I don't understand this. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, he's saying get the
So
fuck
therefore,
off
I
the
know it's hard
internet.
for you to even have a woman, you know, to even be around you.
All right, hold on just a second.
What's up, Brian? How you doing, bro?
Hi, Tiny T.
Hello?
Hi, Pee Pants. What are you doing?
Don't call me that, you fucking
Hi,
cunt.
Pee Pants. How are you? Are you mad that I got your number now?
Yeah, let's record you right now.
Okay, record it.
I am.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know, what would you like to harass about today?
Are you being harassed, Pee Pants? Do you have Jesus in your heart? Do you have Jesus in your heart?
Keep talking, Nicolina. Nicole.
Do you have?
Lindsay,
Do you?
Nicole, Lindsay,
Do you?
Buggering,
It's Rogero. Rogero, not Ruggeroo.
Ruggiero.
Where's Steve?
Ruggiero.
Where's Steve?
Ruggiero.
Are you drunk right now, Betty? Has Depends called yet to have you model their briefs?
You know this is going straight to my police
Do
department,
you
right?
have
And I
an
do
endorsement by
so
Poise
I
Pads?
don't know why you called me on no caller ID. I have your phone number.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
Try calling it right now.
I don't need to.
You don't. Right. You remember when you drunk dialed me at 7 o'clock in the
I
morning?
can't drunk dial you. I don't drink like you.
Yeah. Weren't you the one that peed your pants on a live?
Nope, sure didn't.
Huh. So when I upload that clip,
this is nothing, Boop.
when I upload that clip, are you gonna deny and say it was edited?
Why are you stalking and bullying a woman that's 24 weeks pregnant? Nicolina, whenever you're
Hey!
in school.
Betty, do you have Jesus in your heart?
Why are you stalking and bullying me?
Do you have Jesus in your heart?
I've asked you to leave me alone how many times?
Do you have Jesus in your heart? Yes or no?
So now the police are going to be notified that you are stalking.
Do
and
you
harassing
have
me
Jesus
on
in
my
your
phone.
heart, Betty?
I have Jesus in my heart.
Wow, it took a long enough time for Miss Jesus Lover to say that she had Jesus in her heart. Interesting.
Do you?
You are pure evil. You are.
Am I?
Goodbye, woman.
Bye. Got him!
Okay, let's see. Membership. You're fucking nutty. Nuttier than a Snickers bar. Tell you what. Which one do you guys want to see? Here, let's go to my... See which ones I already have uploaded. Go to my playlist. I like playing other people's videos. I don't know why. I know I have all kinds of shit on here that probably most people haven't watched, but yeah, well, that's nothing new. So, oh, here we go. Since Brian just got here, let's watch this one.
Vivimos en tiempos de una sociedad decadente y desnortada. Ya no existen los escrúpulos. La mayoría, por alcanzar la aceptación y el éxito, no les importa crear un pánico social basado en especulaciones, realidades distorsionadas, investigaciones ambiguas y, lo más importante, datos poco confiables que fácilmente se pueden comprobar falsos. Bienvenidos al interior de la duda y falso profundo. Este es el caso de Betty Washington y su pensamiento ilusorio. Para poder entender este tipo de teorías conspirativas y su dinámica, tenemos que entender lo que es la psique colectiva. Este inconsciente colectivo.
Can I fucking say, Mr. Farrell sure as hell knows how to make a video, though.
Es la persona o la máscara que desempeña el actor en el teatro y el hombre en la sociedad, que es muy general y que aparenta ser individual, pero es colectivo. Pero se puede acentuar individualmente liberando fantasías personales reprimidas. Las necesidades de la psique colectiva son tan abundantes y abrumadoras que pueden confundir, porque al disolverse la persona se desencadena la fantasía, involuntariamente, que es la que representa la actividad específica de la psique colectiva. Entonces ocurre la pérdida del equilibrio. Es la consecuencia del miedo y lo más común es la alteración de los sentidos. Si el inconsciente colectivo vence a la conciencia, es probable que se produzca un cuadro psicótico. Por consecuente, se puede convertir en una condición mental caracterizada en delirio de persecución, una exagerada importancia en sí mismo, desorden de personalidad crónica y esquizofrenia. Y en ese momento es cuando Betty Watson pierde el toque con la realidad. Betty Watson es una víctima mediática y es el resultado de una paranoia colectiva. Nos dice el psicoanalista italiano Luigi Soja, la desinformación contagiosa usada por políticos de convicción extrema para legitimar ideologías.
Oh, my fault. I didn't know that you could change the language. I mean, I know what, I can understand what it's saying. I thought it was just like that. How do I do it? How do I change the language? Oh yeah, on the left of the picture. Yes. I'll blow that up. Gotcha. Yep, you're right.
El actor en el teatro y el hombre en la sociedad, que es muy general y que aparenta ser individual, pero es colectivo. Vivimos en tiempos de una sociedad decadente y desnortada. Ya no existen los escrúpulos. La mayoría, por alcanzar la aceptación y el éxito, no les importa crear un pánico social basado en especulaciones, realidades distorsionadas, investigaciones ambiguas y, lo más importante, datos poco confiables que fácilmente se pueden comprobar falsos. Bienvenidos al interior de la duda y falso profundo. Este es el caso de Betty Watson y su pensamiento ilusorio. Para poder entender este tipo de teorías conspirativas y su dinámica, tenemos que entender lo que es la psique colectiva. Este inconsciente colectivo es la persona o la máscara que desempeña el actor en el teatro y el hombre en la sociedad, que es muy general y que aparenta ser individual, pero se puede acentuar individualmente, liberando fantasías personales reprimidas. Las necesidades de la psique colectiva son tan abundantes y abrumadoras que pueden confundir, porque al disolverse la persona se desencadena la fantasía, involuntariamente, que es la que representa la actividad específica de la psique colectiva. Entonces ocurre la pérdida del equilibrio. Es la consecuencia del miedo y, lo más común, es la alteración de los sentidos. Si el inconsciente colectivo vence a la conciencia, es probable que se produzca un cuadro psicótico. Por consecuente, se puede convertir en una condición mental caracterizada en delirio de persecución, una exagerada importancia en sí mismo, desorden de personalidad crónica y esquizofrenia.
Yes, Brian, but it's actually very, very smart of you to add this translation right here, because what they're saying in Spanish, they're nailing it, absolutely nailing it. Like, this shit needs to be said, and obviously they don't speak English or whatever, but yeah, so this was definitely necessary.
Y en ese momento es cuando Betty Watson pierde el toque con la realidad. Betty Watson es una víctima mediática y es el resultado de una paranoia colectiva. Nos dice el psicoanalista italiano Luigi Soja, la desinformación contagiosa usada por políticos de convicción extrema para legitimar ideologías. La paranoia no es una deformación psicológica que afecta al individuo, es un fenómeno altamente contagioso que ha llevado a situaciones históricas donde políticamente se busca la legitimización de una idea, y este mecanismo puede llevar a todo tipo de crueldades, incluyendo al terrorismo. sea provocado por un tipo de publicación como esta, atacando al enemigo antes de comprobar que lo sea, teniendo como aliados a los medios de comunicación.
None of you guys that are chatting in my chat right now ever need an invitation, okay? If you guys got something to say, if you guys want to get something off your chest, understand that. I respect you guys that are in here speaking right now. All you got to do is say, hey, Dan, can you drop a link, or you got time to drop a link? Okay? So just to let you guys know. But yeah, have a good night, LaDon. Yeah, no pressure. You know, Betty attacked LaDon again just a couple days ago, and you know, we're gonna give LaDon time to, you know, whenever she wants to respond to it, she'll respond to it. But yeah, the invitation is out there for any one of you guys that are in my chat right now. So just so you guys know that.
Todos somos potencialmente paranoicos y es una característica humana. La gente se excita mutuamente y tienen un sentimiento de purificación y simbólicamente no solo se expulsa al mal. Porque lo sé.
Okay, so to sum up this video, just so you guys can understand a little bit more about what they're talking about, is Betty took some info that people were writing on Craigslist, which anybody can make a Craigslist profile and put up an ad on Craigslist and say, you know, they can say fucking, you know, oh, I'm looking for, I mean, I don't even want to say, you know, just think of the most stupidest, retardedest things in the world that people could say or sell or inform people of. Use that platform for. Well, people have used it for. And Betty used posts where they're saying that they were recruiting people for fake shows, for, you know, for false flag events. And you see, this is where the diarrhea comes from her brain. Is the fact that she would think that people that are hosting these hosts or these hoax would go on to Craigslist to recruit people. Now, whoever did that post actually did a pretty, you know, they did a service because they got people's attention, like Betty, you know. But see, she was attacking the wrong people. You know, she was attacking Craigslist, you know, and it's not Craigslist. You know, the thing, this is a FEMA experiment, and, you know, these events, these active shooter events or whatever, these mass casualty events, a lot of them are put on by the government. And the government is not going to Craigslist to recruit potential actors. That's just not happening. So that's what she was trying to do, and she got a lot of views on a video where she was trying to warn people about some, you know, a shooting that was about to happen in Houston, Texas, or something like that. So just took media attention and all that stuff. So, anyways, just want to let you guys know about that.
Teniendo como aliados a los medios de comunicación.
Pretty much the video, or what they're saying is they're touching on the paranoia of Betty Washam, you know, the delusions that have fostered into paranoia, I guess.
Todos somos potencialmente paranoicos y es una característica humana y no solo individual. La gente se excita mutuamente y tienen un sentimiento de purificación y simbólicamente no solo se expulsa al mal, pero se refuerzan los vínculos de grupo. Y este es el peligro de este tipo de videos. Cuando se hace viral, compartido por miembros de la misma ideología, pero basados en información que aparte de ser falsa, es inventada por alguno de ellos, sin medir las consecuencias que se pueden provocar. Y esta es la personalidad de Betty Washam.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Hey everybody, I want to warn you guys, everything's being taken down on Facebook every single time that I try to do anything, so I'm going live. Hopefully this is going to save some people's lives. This is very, very important that you guys get this out as fast as possible before we have any bad casualties or anything like that. Number one, in Houston, March the 4th, 2018, they are hiring crisis actors right now for $1,000 to go there and act like they have died. It's a massacre. A mass shooting is going to occur in Houston, Texas, and they're having crisis actors right now that they're getting for $1,000 a piece. They're also signing a waiver that it is not their responsibility if they get killed. Okay?
Palabra clave, Nanny Wu. Le pones en la búsqueda Nanny Wu Crisis Actors. Después nos indica aquí que se están buscando actores de crisis en Houston, Texas, y nos da el link, nos da el enlace de Craigslist. Puedes vender tus productos, puedes solicitar cualquier tipo de servicios, inclusive de actores. Entonces hacemos el clic, nos vamos hacia el enlace, pero dice que aquí que a los autores se les paga cuando personas como usted votan a favor de su publicación. Es una página que se llama Steemit. Tu voz vale algo. En la búsqueda lo queremos accesar. Dice: este post ha sido marcado para eliminación. Ok. Va. Y aquí tenemos el screenshot. Esta es una toma de escritorio que es el que ha sido compartido en Twitter, en Facebook y en muchas redes sociales. Es simplemente un screenshot, no tiene fecha, no tiene quién lo escribió, no tiene absolutamente nada, solamente tiene un post ID. Es el número de identificación en el cual se puede verificar que sí estuvo en Craigslist, pero fue sacado rápidamente, y les voy a explicar por qué lo hacen de esa forma.
I gotta say, the dude's Spanish is just like mine. He's actually not, I mean, like, I think English might be his first language. He speaks a lot like I do. I guess I can't really explain what I mean by that.
Aquí tenemos otra página compartida que se llama Whistleblower, Holy Spirit. Esta también es una toma, no hay más información. Solo recuerden que estoy utilizando el recurso de traducción automática, entonces la traducción podría no ser completamente buena, pero el caso es que esta página también lo comparte. Nos vamos un poquito para arriba, Whistleblower Jeff. Entonces dice Holy Spirit Wing, noticias, información, profecías, sueños, visiones, advertencias, enseñanzas bíblicas. Entonces esta página es de connotación religiosa, y pues es dudoso porque la mayor parte de los los conspiranoicos odian la religión. Entonces, ¿por qué comparten de páginas que son religiosas? Aunque no es el caso de Betty Marshall, porque ella es patriótica, es religiosa, y pues se cree una activista de escritorio que al hacer su documentación, su investigación, cree que va a salvar a mucha gente. Sin embargo, esto da un giro cuando te das cuenta que Betty tiene una tienda para que puedas comprar sus productos. Así nada más. No tengo nada más que opinar, nada más que añadir. Se llama Let's Chat Product Line y está en una página que se llama El Mundo Infiel. Volviendo a la investigación de cómo es que se producen las páginas de Craigslist y después se sacan fuera de contexto. Es decir, solamente se crea, se borra, se archiva y se comparte. Se llama The Rabbit Hole y se dedica a archivar todo lo que se produce en Craigslist. Sin embargo, podemos investigar aún más a fondo, y esto es lo que lleva a la investigación. Existe una página que se llama Archive Today. Creas la página, la compartes, la buscas en Archive Today y creas un screenshot, creas una imagen de la página, y hasta ahí. No hay nada más. En su caso también tenemos una página que se llama Wayback Machine, en donde queda registrado cada paso que se da en internet. Cualquier publicación, cualquier video, cualquier película, todo lo que se publica en internet está ahí y no hay forma de borrarlo. Entonces aparece la publicación de Craigslist, pero que fue borrada rápidamente. De esa forma la toma de página o el screenshot es compartido y se hace viral, y de ahí lo copia Betty Washington.
I gotta disagree with you guys. That's not good money at all. I've made $100 a day or $1,000 a day installing AC units and ducting and all that stuff in little houses, you know, little 3-bedroom houses. You know, with just one other person. Me and my buddy Larry, Rams fan Larry. You know, we'd go take out a system, put in a new system in about 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours, and bring home way more than $1,000 each. And you know, weren't worried about dying or having to fake all kinds of shit. And I mean, you got to be in the, you know, like I said, when it comes to the school shootings and stuff like that, they go usually about FEMA and the whatever the people that are running that show. What they do is they go about 6 weeks before that they go live, 6 weeks before, and they you know, they pretty much let whoever needs to know about what's going to happen, you know, in the next few weeks, and what their role is going to be, whether it's you know, school counselors or the principals or the superintendent of that county or whatever. I don't know about all that. I don't know how they go about it, but I mean, there's plenty of video where these people are admitting it, you know, where they're saying, you know, thank God that, you know, they fixed, you know, or something about, thank God we ran through this, you know, 6 weeks ago, or, you know, same thing. It's like, come on. I'm not sure if that means pretend getting shot or really getting shot exactly. I mean, literally, Vegas. So, my boss was shot in the ass in Vegas. I mean, that's all I'm going to say, because that's all they said to us. And that's all I mean, I've never actually sat down and had a conversation about it with him. Matter of fact, the only thing that has ever been spoke about that between me and him is he saw the ribbon that I got tattooed on my wrist, and thought that it was the ribbon that they were passing out after the Las Vegas shooting. I don't know. Anyways, so, you know, like I said, I don't think, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, because it does happen. Governments and, you know, I mean, fuck, look at the way the government has propped up the pharmaceutical industry. And the pharmaceutical industry has done nothing but create addicts and kill people, and they don't really cure anybody. They're just treating people's issues. They have the cure. They can definitely cure probably anything on this planet, but that's not good for business, and this is a capitalistic society, right? So you can't really hate on them at the same time. But then you got people like Martin Shkreli that got thrown into prison. Why? I don't know, because he was kind of a real person who answered his phone and gave his phone number away and let people call him daily, and would actually answer his phone because he had nothing to hide. He was one of those types of people, you know, and, you know, the powers that be that didn't know he was like that invited him into these places where, you know, this stuff is mentioned and discussed. Well, they didn't want him out in society, you know, so therefore he's been blackballed. So, anyways, I don't know how I got to that topic from where I started, but Just getting it off my chest.
Y Betty, al pensar que es verdadera, lo empieza a compartir y hace un video viral. De aquí se comparte en Twitter, de aquí se comparte en Reddit, que son páginas que son especulativas y cualquier persona puede interpretarla, esa imagen, de la forma en que quiera y puede obtener la información de donde quiera y así formular sus propias conspiraciones. Cuando se contratan actores para crisis de evento, comúnmente es la ciudad, en este caso Houston o Dallas, que te lo va a decir. Nunca va a salir en Craigslist y tampoco te van a pagar $1000 para que lo hagas. Simplemente piden voluntarios y si contratan gente, comúnmente son menos de $20 o $15 la hora.
Number 4, the second one, Majestic Theater in Dallas, Texas, March 18th. Is also going, the stage is going to collapse, people are going to get hurt, and they also need crisis actors there. Now guys,
Betty Washington ve otra publicación de otra página donde se refiere a actores pagados, pero en realidad fue inventado, fue sacado fuera de contexto de un evento real de la oficina de emergencia de la ciudad de Dallas. Si nos vamos a la ciudad de Dallas, tenemos aquí la oficina de manejo de emergencias. Llevará a cabo un ejercicio de bajas masivas. La oficina de manejo de emergencias, que tiene la tarea de mantener a Dallas preparada para cualquier incidente, realiza regularmente ejercicios para evaluar la preparación ante emergencias de la ciudad. El domingo 18 de marzo, desde las 8 a.m. hasta el mediodía,
and asking me like
Sorry, I gotta do this just because people might want to clip this.
I think to myself, I'm always like, these people are weird. Like this woman's actually writing me and asking me like if she can have my blood. Like, and then this woman's writing me and saying that I lie all the time, which nobody even knows my life. So how would you know if I lie? And what is it to you? What I do with my life? Like, I'm sitting here like, you're a creeper.
Look how nuts this woman is going right now. And a small child is gonna come and ask her a question.
Like, you women are creepers. Creepers. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought you was a creeper? I mean, a creeper? Like, the definition of creeper. You know, like, I mean, stalker, creeper, weirdo, stalker, creepers, borderline personality disorder. Oh, anything else?
Can I feed the dog anything?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Doggy, come here.
So,
I mean, you don't even hear the kid run into the room like she just came in from outside of that room. That kid was literally just standing there watching Betty do this. And I mean, I enhanced the video a little bit for your guys' entertainment, but I mean, it's actually pretty sad to know that a child, because this reminds me a lot of, you know, and I hate to talk about people's personal issues or whatever, but, you know, Nicolina seems to like to make up lies about my relationship with my lady. So, and I don't think I'm crossing the line with this, but it's really sad that Nicolina's daughter, this kid that's back here listening to this, but this kid seems pretty disgusted and wants nothing to do with Betty. She's just asking about the dog, if she could feed the dog. Unfortunately, Nicolina is sitting there trying to breed another trying to be nice. She's just, I'm going to show you proof, okay? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. But I'm going to show you also where, because here's the thing, Nicolina and Betty used to fight, right? So I got a stream, I got a video where Nicolina is letting her daughter listen to Betty do so, I don't know, I think it was the day that she was dancing like a fucking, oh God, you guys are going to hate me if I play it. You know, so you hear Nicolina's daughter saying, oh God, yeah, that's disgusting, blah, blah, blah. Well, now if you hear, Betty will call Nicolina's stream, and Nicolina's daughter will get on there and be like, "Oh my God, Auntie Betty, boo 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 boo, Auntie Betty." Betty has fucking bought the little girl a fucking necklace that the little girl wears. It's just real weird shit, man. I mean, just a few months ago, these people were calling to try to get each other fired from work. I'm just saying. Here, let me go find that for you. Let me let this video finish. It's only 2 minutes, and then I'll find what I'm talking about for you guys. I'm just gonna come and ask her a question.
Like, you women are creepers. Creepers. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought you was a creeper? I mean, a creeper? Like, the definition of creeper. You know, like, I mean, stalker, creeper, weirdo, stalker, creepers. Borderline personality disorder. Oh, anything else?
Can I be the dog anything?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Doggy, come here.
So, anyway, personality disorder.
That's personality disorder right there. There is your personality disorder. You fucking disgusting piece of trash.
Oh, anything else?
Can I be the dog anything?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Doggy, come here.
So, anyway.
Damn. She snapped right out of it when she heard that kid.
Personality disorder.
Alright, here you go, right here.
They got $1. I'll dance with you.
Okay, so this is Nicolina watching Betty and this other lady, Lisa. I don't know what the fuck you would describe this as, but you'll hear Nicolina's daughter give her opinions. Again, this is back when Nicolina and Betty were not getting along.
Oh, damn. But my head's cut off. Mine too. So welcome to my house. I'm so These are my people. This is my life. This is what we prayed for. And this is God's plan. This is really happening. And if you ain't from here, you don't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house.
These are old women. This is what these old women are doing right now.
I'll be back. Let me go.
Hold on, you guys. I need to teach my daughter what not to do, Maggie.
Are those prostitutes or something?
Oh, I mean, I've never even called her that shit. Well, maybe. I mean, she was an online prostitute, or she is, or she does, or I don't fucking know. But damn, I mean, Nicolina's daughter, I mean, damn. Is that a fact? I don't know.
I need to teach my daughter what not to do, Maggie.
Are those prostitutes or something?
They're Cash App prostitutes.
They're like,
I mean, how does this look like? How do you feel about this?
they're losing their teeth already, and they think they're.
Well, she's already lost her tooth. The lady in the pink, she wears dentures.
That's unfortunate.
It is very
I'm
unfortunate.
surprised she could pay.
But what do you think about their
What do you know,
moves?
Esther? They're ignorant.
What do you think about their moves?
They're ignorant.
What?
They're stupid. Why would someone want
Is this embarrassing?
That's a very uneducated answer from a daughter of a supposed teacher. Yeah, Nicolina likes to fucking say that she is some kind of teacher or educator at some college. I don't know. We'll find out what it is when we hear Betty calling Nicolina's work. I mean, fair use and all that stuff and shit, saving, you know, I mean, I'm just watching YouTube videos, right?
I kind of feel like it's embarrassing. Is it embarrassing?
Who would want to watch?
Watch. Okay, I'm gonna hit play. I want you to hear. I'm gonna hit play. Watch this.
My life. Leave
Right.
me alone.
Come to my house. That's right. See? They don't even know what entertainment. This is entertainment. This is entertainment,
They
ladies
said
and
this is
gentlemen.
entertainment.
Yeah, keep saying that shit 1,000 times. See if it becomes entertainment. Anyways, can you read the chat that it says OnlyFans for senior citizens? It wasn't me, I promise.
This is working our street corner.
They're working their street corner.
Her boobies are too saggy.
What do you think about that? Do you think that women
Her
there?
boobies are too saggy.
Well, I mean, when you age,
No, really.
that happens. But do you think that's how women should act as
They have no
mothers?
respect for themselves.
Exactly. And do you think it's because they have low self-esteem?
Maybe you guys should have went to college and got an education instead of.
God, I wish the young girl still felt this way because of she's nailing it right now.
Posting yourself online, trying to get attention and money.
They even have their cash apps up. Look at this. They want to get paid for dancing. What do you think about that?
I hope they hacks your Cash App and steals all your money. Honestly, me too.
Did someone say? Isn't that gross?
It's gross to watch.
All right, go to bed.
Okay.
I want to fuck outside.
You know, my
This shit is
dream, I have to
super
say
boring.
things, clearly, if it was legal, my dream would be to choke her.
Yeah, more fucking content that they're making right in front of their kids. Just disgusting. Important announcement. What is this one?
Betty Washerwoman will.
God, that's just a weird video. I mean, there's no video to it. It's just Church of Four with some creepy ass voice. But it's actually a pretty funny video. It's just I'm good. I've watched it once. I don't need to watch it again. Ooh, look at that, the original. Ooh, it's getting up there in views on my backup channel. Oh, damn. I wonder if Betty's been checking that. Claims Chris Watts is innocent. Oh. Fuck. I think this is a stream that I might have joined.
All the videos, I had all my stuff. So let me get the police report right here in it.
JD in chat, to address JD in chat, and this is what I'm going to respond. Oh, I'm in the wrong stream to fucking highlight. Monday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Because I put it on my channel.
Monday night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Now, the report number for Springfield, Missouri Police Department of where Dank, Neo, and all his friends, about 15 of them, said that I watched 49,000 hours of child pornography.
Let's just make it clear here. I never said any of that shit. And I never called the police because everybody else called the police. I don't remember saying it. I think I just remember playing your words. But anyways, this one actually gets good.
The report number is 19-27232. And also, many people called the FBI investigator for the CP because I put it on my channel, and you guys all know it. About 300 people.
Okay, so she just contradicted herself because she just blamed a slew of people, including myself, but then tells the truth right away in the next sentence. I mean, what the fuck?
Called.
I mean, she probably gave a real report, and it was probably the report to that fucking affidavit, or that probable cause affidavit that was signed by a judge that had observed her actions on YouTube and her words and decided to go check her electronics. I mean, that's just facts. I mean, if you don't like facts, then get out, you know? I mean, but I mean, that's the fact. It's right there in front of your face, people.
And one of them was Not So Crazy Lady. So that was a 7-hour video. And you guys.
Now that it was a 7-hour video that she did where she said whatever, which it doesn't even matter if it's a 24-hour video that you did. You said it. But here it is right here, showing that she's a liar. The original, unedited, 1-hour video. It was 1 hour and 7 minutes. It wasn't 7 hours. Lying trash.
Didn't get even the backstory of it. I've never been to Ohio. I've never watched that shit on my computer. I've never watched that shit anywhere, nor would I ever. You guys just took your little 5-minute, 6-minute clip and did what you guys wanted to do with it. Now enough is enough. It's enough. It's enough. And just like Dank, what you did to poor Duke, and you ran your mouth and you went to his father who had a pacemaker, and Duke was found 3 days later in a trash dumpster by his own mother and aunt who killed him, and you didn't say a fucking word to any of your subs that he was found ever.
Out of respect and out of joy for the fact that the judge is not allowing any more continuations on this case for this still missing child, Duke Flores, starting March 1st, and I will be there for it. I'm going to let this play because this is how low these people will go. That she's willing to lie, and she has to apologize at the end of this, which this all happens in about 15 minutes. So what I'm saying is, from right now, the next 15 minutes is this whole little story where she's trying to gin up a fucking lie, and I actually had enough, so I call in, and debunk the shit out of her to where she has to apologize. Again, another fact.
No, you see the problems in the chat? My own daughter did not admit to watching that. And that's what I'm trying, that's why you guys are in trouble. That's why you're in trouble. That's why.
All right.
And I didn't come here for you. And I'm not going to watch what your comments are or anything else. No, the kid is not missing. And I'll go get the link right fucking now and show you, dumbass. That's how dumb you are.
All right, I would like to address Rogue Nightmare. Rogue Nightmare, I have the utmost respect for you because you are free to speak your mind. Absolutely. And you've proven that. And I have seen you speak your mind without having like any hateful tones or anything like that.
I'm going to send this in the dumpster or in the back. And 6-year-old Duke Flores was tied, smothered, buried, dug up, then dumped by his mother and aunt. That's how much of an investigative reporter you are, Dink. But I'm going to put this in the private and let it be shown that he was found. And that you're a fucking liar. There you go. It's in the private chat.
Okay, so again, I will reiterate the fact, respect is mandatory. Not an option, not a request, mandatory. Mandatory.
I'm right here on panel. I'm not leaving.
Mandatory for panel guests, mandatory in chat. Period. No ifs, ands, no buts. It is mandatory. Absolutely 100% mandatory. There's no option for that. Please, please, please. Oh, fuck. John. Oh, my God. All right.
No, they did find him. And I just sent it to DFK.
John, be respectful. All right?
Hey, guys.
Hello?
I've seen you go all kinds of different ways. Just be respectful.
So, I don't know much about anything. I just hope you guys have fun.
Well,
Thank you.
For a long time, I had been trying to have fun, but the disrespect involved around having fun has taken its toll on me, and I'm done with it. I'm told I have disowned a couple of my nieces and nephews because of the disrespect that I've seen them showing their mother and my sister. I finally had enough. I've had enough of it. I've disowned them. They don't talk to me now. I don't talk to them. But I just got tired of the disrespect that I shown that I had seen them showing their mother. That's her children, my sister.
They're out of
both of it. I will disown family over disrespect. Period. When enough is enough for me, it's enough, and I'm not required to tolerate that shit. And that's where it lies. I'm done with the disrespect. I'm done. I've had enough. I've had my fill. I've had seen more disrespect shown that I've tolerated for way too fucking long, and I'm not doing it no more. Period. I'm done with it. If you cannot be respectful, do not be around me. Simple as that.
Tonight.
Ever. From this point on. I'm done with the disrespect. I've had enough. I've had my fill. So
the next couple weeks.
If you cannot be respectful, don't be here. Don't force me to play hardball. Don't force me to kick you off panel. Do not force me to time you out. Do not force me to block you in chat. If you can't be respectful, don't be here. Simple, cut and dry. Be respectful or be somewhere else. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute to process that.
Okay.
I'm doing that right now, pretty girl. I'm doing that right now.
Because I am serious about that. I am serious about that. I've seen so much disrespect, and the majority of the disrespect I have seen on YouTube is in the 1A community. Why is it so prevalent in the 1A community to where when I go to Betty's panel, which has nothing to do about the First Amendment, disrespect is not shown?
I can only speak for myself. I have no friends and a very low self-esteem, and putting you down makes me feel better.
Why is that? Because that seems like a general mentality trait amongst a lot of people I've seen. That because they feel bad about themselves, they want to tear other people down for no other reason than to make themselves feel better about themselves. And how does that make you feel better about yourself? Because you can put apparently in your brain that somebody is lower than you.
It's like drinking beers. It's a fleeting moment of feeling better, and then after the fact, I feel worse.
Okay, well, I'm not sure how to respond to that right off the top of my head.
Well, wouldn't you feel better if you was just kind all the time and really tried to help people? Wouldn't you feel better all the time instead of having to feel bad?
Well, yeah, I kind of agree with that, Betty, because there have been quite a few times that I've done random acts of kindness for somebody else, and they were appreciative of the help that I offered them, but it compared absolutely nothing with the satisfaction that I got from being able to do that.
Yeah.
Just being able to help somebody made me feel better about myself. Didn't tear them down, did not degrade them in any way, shape, or form. I was able to help them, and I did that. They felt good, and I felt way better than they did. And it's amazing. There's no need to tear anybody down at any fucking point.
Is that better, Aussie girl? Or Aussie angel? Is that better?
All right, Betty. All right, DFK. I'm going to try to be a better person. Thank you for the advice.
You're welcome. It'll make you feel better.
Hopefully, I can.
And you know what? You will have more friends. You'll have friends.
And in a few weeks.
Well, hey, John, if you're actually being truthful about all this shit, I'm going to let you know right now, it's going to be a baby step process. You're not going to get there overnight. I guarantee you it's not going to be overnight. And
is that better?
If this is like a trolling move on your part, congratulations, because you roped me in. But if you were actually sincere about what you just said, it's going to be a process. It's not going to be overnight. Because I've been there, I've done it, and here I am again. And the first step for me is about the respect part, period. And I'm having to put my foot down because I've made that claim before, and nobody took me serious. They just didn't, because I was who I was, and I've been on the other side where pretty much anything went, didn't fucking matter. But now, since I put that request out there like a week ago, and I did it on like a live stream, saying it was required, nobody took me serious because that was something totally fucking new for me. But now I'm starting to put my foot down, and it's no longer going to be tolerated. I've had enough. I've had my fill. I'm past that shit. And I hope tomorrow that even if I have to do the same fucking thing, that I can do it, and it's easier for me for my internal fucking demons and shit. But I know that the more that I do it, the easier it will get. And the more that I do it, the more it will become realized that I'm serious about what I'm saying. I'm not trying to blow smoke and sunshine up anybody's ass. I am serious about what I'm saying, and I damn sure mean it. I've had enough of the disrespect, and all this disrespect in the 1A community is making me want to leave the fucking community because I'm tired of the fucking bullshit. I'm tired of it. I've had enough.
No.
Oh, okay, so John Golf is trolling. Okay, I got that. I recognize the laugh.
DFK.
Move. Okay. Well, hey, John Golf, thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Oh my God. Oh my God. Betty, you're probably gonna leave really fucking soon.
No, I'm not.
Give me like 1 minute. All right, just 1 minute, 60 seconds. Mute your microphone or mute your speakers. Mute your speakers. Dank, I told you tomorrow night, Monday night, 8 p.m. All right, Monday night, 8 p.m. your time, which is the same as mine. 8 p.m. Monday night.
Okay, you said that like 15 times. I heard it. I heard what you said,
Well,
and I can agree.
understand
Hold
what
on,
I
hold on,
fucking
hold on,
meant
hold
when
on.
I
Don't
said
speak
on
over me, bro.
panel.
Hey, don't speak over me, okay? I'm not going to speak over you, so please don't speak over me.
I'll try and be respectful, but again,
Thank you.
this is my
Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, why would it be so hard for you to be respectful to another man that you don't even know? This is going to be the second time that we've talked already.
All right.
All right, now let me just say, we'll have our talk tomorrow. No problem. No big deal. But let me address what she just said right now, because she's supposed to be some child advocate. She brings up this child that is still missing and does nothing but slander the child's name. Okay? Let me read you this article right now.
DFK,
Please
the
have
article is
respect
actually
for this
right
kid.
here.
Please have respect.
Here,
You read it.
It's right here. I'll read it.
Yeah, sure.
6-year-old Duke Flores was tied, smothered, buried, dug up, then dumped by mother and aunt. Victorville, California, July 10, 2019. Months after 6-year-old boy with autism, identified as Duke Flores, went missing and was presumed murdered. Disturbing testimony revealed just how he was killed at the hands of his mother and aunt. In court Wednesday at San Bernardino County Sheriff's Homicide Detective Narcia Socia revealed the graphic details during a preliminary hearing. It was late April when the deputies from Apple Valley Sheriff's Department were first made aware of the missing boy after extended family members grew suspicious after not seeing him for nearly 2 weeks. Authorities arrived at the residence where he lived on the 22,000 block of Cherokee Avenue, Apple Valley, on April 5th to interview the 29-year-old twins. Don't go over me. I'm reading. During the investigations, deputies learned that the boy had been missing since April 14th, but no one in the household had filed a report. Duke's mother was promptly arrested that night on suspicion of murder, followed by the aunt a few days later when he was doing an interview with the dad. Up until Wednesday, the public was only given vague details as to why detectives suspected the boy was dumped in a trash bin, but those details were brought to light when Detective Sosa recalled Jackie's confession. Jackie told Sosa that she and her twin sister were hanging clothes in the backyard on April 14th. They heard a scream in the garage and found Duke smothering Jennifer's 9-month-old daughter with a pillow. It was at that time that Jackie recalled her sister saying, "I've got to kill him." That's when Jackie said Jennifer went outside with the boy and returned moments later, but not saying what occurred during those moments. Jackie told Detective Sosa that Duke was positioned between them both when Jennifer placed a plastic over little Duke's head and then wrapped a power cord around his neck. Sosa said Jackie tied a second cord around Duke's hands and then Jennifer strangled him. Duke's lifeless body was placed inside a blanket, then in a bag before being buried in the backyard of the home. 7 days later, on Easter Sunday, the mother and aunt proceeded to find a new place to hide Duke since the family pit bulls were bothering the makeshift grave. Jackie and Jennifer walked the streets late Easter Sunday after unburying Duke, looking for an unlocked trash bin to get rid of the body, which was being pulled around the neighborhood in a wagon. Jennifer's 2 young children were also with the women as they placed him in a dumpster 3 blocks south of their home. Video surveillance gathered from a house in the area showed 2 adults emerging from a house with a stroller and a wagon. Detectives said that someone used Duke's iPad to search for trash pickup times for the area. In fact, there were close to 100 searches. For many weeks, numerous homicide detectives, deputies throughout the Department of Sheriff's Department, volunteers, K-9 units, coroner investigators, district attorney investigators, and personnel from the landfill dedicated 8 weeks to the search, hoping to find his body. The search at the Victorville landfill began on April 29th and continued until June 21st. The recovery effort ended with no remains found.
Nothing
confirmed. This is not the outcome we hoped for, Sheriff John McCann added, but we knew going into the search that there was a chance we would not locate Duke. I'm extremely proud of the dedication to every person who continues. So these people
hold on, Dingo. Hold on, please.
No, hang on, actually confess to everything.
Okay, Betty.
You didn't tell anybody.
Hold on, Dingo. Hold on. Let her finish this.
Thank you.
Let her finish.
Tank.
Go ahead.
Tank, I've come up here for a reason. DFK, you asked everybody else to be polite and respectful, all right? Tank was talking. Betty jumped in and started talking over the top of him. Now, why didn't you shoot her down? This is your panel, not hers. And you can do the same, Betty. You want people to be respectful? You be respectful, all right? Keep your mouth shut. Tank, go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Dingo. But DFK, I know what you're going to say. Yes, what she's doing is she's proving herself to be a liar right now, because she's going to read the article completely. Right now, she just said that they spent 6 weeks at that damn landfill and found zero evidence of that child. Okay, that child to this day has not been found. Okay, so quit lying and slandering him, lady.
The aunt and the mother are in prison right now.
Yes, they are in jail. No, they're in jail. Get it straight, okay? I've been to the courthouse with the father. I got the father to get in contact with the the victim's rights advocates, okay? So I know what the hell happened at the fucking courthouse, lady. They are in jail still. It's still going through the process, okay? And yes, they are charging these ladies with murder, but no, there is no body. No, there is no body. Yes, they admitted to it, but there's no body. This boy has not been found.
Okay, but they admitted to what they did to him, is what I'm saying.
This boy has not been found. This boy has not been found.
No, it said that he has not been found.
You just said earlier that he had been found. You lied. Or you just spoke without knowing anything because you just gotta come up with something to make me look bad, right?
Actually, I've never had nothing
when all I do to you, Betty,
what are you yelling about? Why are you yelling?
Betty, I'm sorry. When all I do to you, Betty, is play exactly what you play or what you say on your live streams, and then you call me, you call me a fucking stalker. Okay?
You are a
and then
stalker.
You call my woman a fucking whore, and you know
she is.
No, you're fucking disgusting. And
No,
everybody sees here that you're an absolute liar. So DFK, if you want to have this
actually, they don't.
Tomorrow, that's cool. We'll read the chat.
Absolutely, Dank. Monday night.
I love you, baby. GD is not getting them, but your respect.
Anyways, yeah, Dingo is really cool. I like Dingo a lot. But yeah, so I'm gonna shut it down now. I got that part out that I wanted to get out, but I'm gonna shut it down. We'll probably do a drive stream on the way down when we go feed the cats down the hill tomorrow. So talk to you guys then.